What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Simple Sports Hub, where we talk all things Washington Commanders football. Yes, everyone, we are finally here. We are officially in the off season. Even though our Commanders entered the off season a lot earlier, and it wasn't a lot earlier, but in the NFC Championship, our season ended. Thanks to the Philadelphia Eagles, and man, I want to give just a round of applause to the Philadelphia Eagles, man, for winning the Super Bowl trophy. They came out victorious against the Kansas City Chiefs. I don't talk about other teams unless we're playing them, but hey, man, I got to give y'all just do credit, man. Y'all can talk all this shit. Y'all got all the rights to talk shit, pop y'all shit all off season. Y'all got y'all rights, and even until next season, if y'all can repeat, y'all, hey, the floor is y'all's, man. Talk as crazy as y'all want. Nothing should be said about y'all quarterback. Nothing should be said about y'all team, y'all defense, y'all running game. Hey, man, y'all were the best team this year. So hey, I wanted to start off the video by saying that. But before we get into all the Washington Commanders talk and the upcoming free agency that is soon to hit us, um, I wanted to say congratulations to y'all, man. I gotta give y'all just due. Much respect to y'all. It's still Washington over here. Y'all had like a little 2-3 year gap on us, with developing y'all players and getting the right guys in the locker room. We on our way. We on our way. Definitely, most definitely. And y'all took both the ass to Kansas City. Y'all made Patrick Mahomes look very, very, very human. He did not look like he had any superpowers in that game last night. But major shout out to y'all. Now, all right, I got that out the way. I gave y'all credit, gave y'all whatever. All right, now let's get into Commanders news and takes and because we got free agency coming up, man. As y'all see this list right here, we got 29 names on this roster that we need to make decisions on. AP and company, Dan Quinn, the scouting team, like not the scouting team, but all upper guys got to make decisions on who we gonna let walk in the free agency and who we gonna cut checks to retain. My overall thought is that you want to try to get most of your core guys back that we need. And as y'all see, it's 29 names on here. I don't foresee all 29 coming back. There's some people that I am okay with them, taking their talents elsewhere and wishing them nothing but the best in their future endeavors. And with that being said, let's try to go down this list. I may not address every name, but I just might say cut, get rid of them. I'm good. And then y'all tell me what y'all like, man. Tell me what y'all think. Tell me who y'all think we should sign back. So drop a comment. Don't forget to subscribe, man. We still trying to get on this grind to become partners with YouTube. And the only way that I know best, I done created logos. I done got a logo myself designed up for y'all, man. Look, so I didn't try to do the thumbnails. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, right? So now the true testing time will be what? Me putting out content, me giving my take on it. So y'all make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, like the video, and let's try and run these subscribers up, man. We try and become a partner with YouTube. But with that being said, all right, let's start off with the number one name on the list. Bobby Wagner. Bobby Wagner was a true like player that we needed in our locker room. His veteran experience, his way of breaking down film, being a mentor to our young guys. I definitely think that this is a guy that we got to bring back. If he want to come back here, not he's shown that he's worth signing him back. A 1 year deal, nothing too crazy. Get him on another 1 year. While we still try to build our roster, we need a guy like him back on this team, man. Just his presence in the locker room and in the organization, man. And in the he's a test to like what you want in a model player in your organization. And his way of being able to tackle, man, make tackles and just being a consistent guy for us all year. I definitely do think we still need to add some guys. We still need some guys that we can throw in pass coverage. But I like bringing back Bobby Wagner. Next up, we got Marcus Mariota, who was, a big brother, a mentor to our quarterback, our future quarterback, JD. JD 5-5, we trust. Y'all already know it's big fives over here on this side. Um, I would like to see him back. I've heard some rumblings about him going to the Raiders. Um, also seen him. I've seen some other teams that would like to bring him as a backup quarterback. I think you need him too, man. He came in 2 games and was able to will us to a victory. JD against the Titans, he got hurt. And he stepped right in, man. He was able to help us get to a W. You know what I'm saying? And then Dallas, week 17, we threw him in there and he willed us to another W. So, it'll be good to have him back, continue to help Jaden Daniels grow and mature as a NFL quarterback. I'd like to see him back too. Jeremy Chin, this is where it get a little tricky at, man. From a statistic and a eye test, me being a couch coach and armchair coach, whatever y'all call us these days, there were moments where Jeremy Chin kind of I questioned like his open field tackling. Don't get me wrong, that was not the mass majority of his season, but I did get like, dang, like he's not that. I'm not gonna say he's not that good. He had moments where he was not good at making open field tackles, taking bad angles. But from an overall standpoint, he played phenomenal football. I think he touched 100 tackles or damn near had 99. It was a tackle away from getting 100 tackles. And he showed that he was a good blitz guy. In the box type of safety, can play that nickel linebacker slash safety. I would like to bring him back at a reasonable price. I know we got third in the cap space. So we got some money to be able to bring a lot of these guys back. So I would like to bring him, nothing too crazy, 3-year deal. Um, yeah, the amount of money they give him, that's up to AP and them. But 3 years, no more than that. But I would just like to see him do a lot better at tackling in the open field. That's my one little knock on him. Who else we got? KJ Osborne. Bye. I'm good. Nothing against you. You ain't really have a chance. I mean, you played, but you ain't really do much. But I'm good. I'm good on you. For real. Hey, I'm good too. You was a great backup. I know we had you as a first year. I mean, we had you starting for our team. But you quickly got put on the bench and became a rotational guy, right? I'm good on bringing Celine back. Wish you nothing but the best. You wasn't bad, but you didn't do anything that kind of made me feel like, oh yeah, we need to get this guy back. I'm good. Trust Way, we definitely got to bring back Big Trust and Tim we trust. You know what I'm saying? We got to get Trust Way back. He's nothing but a model citizen for our organization. Great team guy, great locker room guy. We got to try to get Trust Way back. I mean, get him at a reasonable number, of course, but hopefully we can get Trust back, and we ain't got to worry about re-signing a punter or picking up a punt out of free agency or drafting one. Dante Fowler, hey man, I gotta give you your credit. 10 sacks, 10.5 sacks on the season, but it was just moments where you kind of just like fizzled out. I think you're a true like specialty edge rusher. Like you can definitely come in and help out. But I think this is one of the biggest needs that our defense, our team is going to need this all season, and getting uh, a legit pass rusher and being able to also not rush the passer, but seal that run, man. You had some moments, man, in that NFC Championship game, man, where it's just like you did not want to play the run. You did not want to set the edge. And I'm not saying that you can't do it. It's just I think you're more of a specialty pass rush, third down, put you in the game and let you just go and get the quarterback type of guy. But every down edge rusher, that's one of our biggest needs, if not the number one need that we're going to need to compete, next year and try to make it back to the NFC Championship. But I will bring you back on a nice little, 1-year deal. Let you come in and, be a specialty guy. Michael Davis, bye. Get up with you. Appreciate you. Thank you for stepping into our organization and giving us pretty much nothing. Appreciate you, my guy. Zach Ertz, another model citizen, man, did what he put his hard hat on. He was a huge help to Jaden Daniels, so I gotta give you credit for that. I would like to bring you back, but I just want to see some more yak, man. I know you up there in your veteran years of playing football, and you're more of a possession guy, and that's it. But we need a tight end that's going to be able to get some yards out the carry, man. I would like to bring you back though because I think you was a good help to JD. I think you continue to help him grow in Cliff Kingsbury offense. Um, I like to see you back at a reasonable price as well. Cornelius Lucas, I like to sign you back. You know, good. You stepped in. You kind of started the season off. You and Brandon Coleman was rotating, and y'all was doing. You doing pretty good, and you was a good rotational guy throughout the left and right tackle. You kind of played some right tackle, played left tackle when we needed you to. Definitely a good backup. I'd like to bring you back as well. Michael Dieter, I'm good. I'm good. You didn't play bad. I believe in our O line, man. We need to get some bigger guys, man. I just don't see us winning at the offense at the line of scrimmage with a lot of our runs, and I think that's something that we truly going to need. And I know one of the big questions is Brian Robinson being our future back. I want to give him another year, but I also want to see us get a lot bigger up front to be able to, create some of those run lanes that we see that some of these other teams able to do. We're gonna need a run game going into this next year. We definitely, and not just from Jaden Daniels. We're gonna need our running back to be able to, and that comes at different phases. That comes with our O line, opening up lanes and different play calls. Again, dive, counter, RPO. That's all we pretty much had all season. Didn't see a lot of stretch or toss. Y'all can correct me if I'm right or wrong. I didn't see a lot of pitch. I didn't see a lot of that. I don't know if that's because Brian, we didn't have the lineman to pull to do it, or Brian Robinson wasn't. They didn't believe Brian, but we had Austin Eckler, who was good at getting outside the tackle box, outside the line box, and making plays. So again, I'm good on Dieter. We can't find nobody else, then yeah, I'll bring him back. Trent Scott, definitely willing to bring him back, man. You did a phenomenal job filling in for guys when they got hurt. I'd like to bring you back at a reasonable deal. Jamison Crowder, would like to see you as our primary kick returner and punt returner, and filling in case we have any injuries. But I'd like to bring you back at a nice deal. And this, number 14, Noah Iganagabi. I don't know if I said your last name right. My apologies. I don't know if I would want to bring you back, but you seem to fit well in our defense. But you also made plays, man. You also made some plays for us, but you also got beat on some plays too. But I don't know. I'm gonna put a question mark next to that. But I'll say bring him back at a reason. If we can't get nobody else, let's bring him back into the fold. And number 15, thank you for all your services. Thank you for the years you put in with Washington. But my boy, sayonara, man. Benjamin St. Juice. I'm good, my guy. I'm good on bringing you back, letting you go out there and test the free agency, see if you can find another team. It just seemed like it never clicked for you. You could never get it right. And I'm not saying you're bad, but it just those key penalties, man, and major key downs, third downs, fourth downs, you getting holding calls. And again, once you already built a rep for yourself, it's just going to continue to follow you. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good on letting you going out there and test the free agency and finding a new home. Who else we got? Olami, Zacchaeus. I'm gonna hold off on bringing you back now. I'm gonna let you go test free agency, see if somebody else willing to bring you in and a lot. Because again, it's guys that I want in the draft, and it's guys that I want. If I'd rather bring in from free agents, potential free agents this year. So I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no right now. De'Ami Brown definitely would like to bring you back. You kind of hit a stride towards the end of the season and going into the playoffs. I think with another year, I don't think you're our number two. I don't want you to be our number two, but I know you're gonna get some other looks too. You're gonna get some other looks from other teams that you can go out and help out. But if we can get him back, I definitely like him coming back and being a nice fill-in guy, a nice rotational receiver for us. If just being honest, Noah Brown. You played good, bro. I can't take nothing away from Noah Brown. The injury definitely messed you up. I think we kind of really did need you in that playoff run. But I'm good. I'm good because there's other guys that I would like to see. There's other guys not taking nothing away from what you did. Nick Beller. Definitely want to bring you back, man. You and Austin Reeves. I mean not Austin Reeves. Good Lord, I'm thinking about the Lakers. And Reeves, I can't remember his first name for some reason. Dang, that's crazy. But you and Reeves, man, y'all was like the focal point of our special teams. Even though Reeves, you got beat on that kick return against Dallas the first game, but Yeah, no, I like Nick to come back and be our special teams guy. He showed that he can really, be a good punt, punt guy, running down and making tackles. I like to bring you back. Sheldon Day, definitely would like to bring you back as a good rotational guy, man. You showed, but again, I also want to get some bigger guys up in that middle. Um, I'm gonna save my experiment for my comments and concerns on potentially trading Jonathan Allen or Deron Payne. I think one of them do need to go because at the end of the day, man, we need some bigger guys, man. We need some bigger guys that can fill those run gaps up the middle, and if we can get two edge guys that can set the edge and force them back up into the middle of the run, I would like a bigger guy that can hold his own and be able to fight off double teams. That's it. That's all. Um, and if we do get some edge guys that can rush the passes, that would help our interior D line out. But again, for the money that we paying them and the production that we're getting from them, can't be 30th in run defense. And I'm not putting it all on you guys, but you can't be running 30th in run defense and then be making all this money and you're not getting no big sacks. Like you're not even getting 5, I think, or over 5. Like at least 8 or 9. Damn, like y'all gave us nothing. Y'all didn't do much of nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I think we trade one of those guys, but I like to bring Sheldon Day back as a rotational guy. Jeff Driscoll, I'm good. You played good in the preseason, but pretty much in here we can go get another quarterback filler, or move up Hartman, in my opinion. Jeremy McNichols, my boy, get up with you. Get up with you. Can't fumble the ball. Cannot fumble the ball in crucial moments. And you was a great service guy when we needed you, but hey, man, I'm good. I'm good on bringing you back. Appreciate everything that I'd rather put Rodriguez in the mix. Um, who else we got? Zane Gonzalez, the kickers. I mean, Mikael Walker. I'm I'm good. I'm good. I mean, we saw you come in and play a couple of downs, but I mean, if we can get you back at a nice, reasonable deal, I'll bring you back. But y'all tell me what y'all think. Y'all tell me what y'all think. On what's this? The first 20 something guys that I just named. We had 23, 24. Okay, Zane Gonzalez. I would like to see us draft a kicker. I would like to see us draft a young guy, somebody that we can work with and manage. Austin Seibert. I'm going to talk about both of these guys. Give me Austin Seibert over Zane Gonzalez, but you got to stay healthy, man. We cannot have the kicking debacle that we had this season. Going into next season, we need to find us a kicker, and we need to stick with them. And hopefully that they stay healthy. That's my hopes. But give me Austin over Zane and bringing one of those guys back. Jalen Holmes, appreciate you. Um, Practice squad guy for real, for real. I don't see us bringing you back for real, for real. I don't see it. I don't see it. John Bates. I told y'all, man. I'm not high on John Bates. I think he does good in run block, and he made a couple of key catches for us this year. But I don't want to see a vertical receiver, man. I want to see somebody that can get the ball and move the ball down the field, like beat some linebackers, beat some safeties, like this be, better, if that makes sense. Um, I'm good on John Bates, man. I'm good if we don't bring him back. Derek Forrest. I'm upset that we didn't get to see you play a lot in the rotation. You spent a lot of time on the practice squad, and then we brought you up. You was mainly a special teams guy. I think you had one little game that you came in and played. You played pretty well, pretty decent. I think the year that you had last year would have given you more playing time, but then you got hurt, and I think that's kind of like what hurt you from being able to play this season, this past season. So I don't know if they bring you back. I really don't know. I would like to see you back as a good backup safety. And then again, you might get chances elsewhere. You might get chances elsewhere where you could potentially become a starter. I'm not saying that you're a starter. I think you can be a starter. I think you can be a good rotational safety. But I don't know if they bring you back though. So if you don't come back, wish you nothing but the best in your endeavors. And then we got last but not least Kevin Seymour. Yeah, GG's. Get up with you. Get up with you. I mean, you didn't even play. But a lot of these guys are going to be roster fillers. You know what I'm saying? Practice squad guys. So I don't expect to see too much of a difference. I don't expect to see I expect us to see a lot of 1 year deals, not a lot of major deals. The only person I see probably getting a major deal is Jeremy Chin. Out of all these guys, because he deserved it. He deserved it. But that's my take on Washington free agency, man. That's what this video is pretty much going to focus on. The next video is going to be the potential free agents that may hit the free agency, which starts March the 10th. I believe that's when the league tampering will be lifted, and you can start reaching out to guys that's going to be free agents, and potentially get them on verbal deals. I think it's March the 10th, and then March the 12th is when we can officially sign them. Hey man, we third in cap space. I think we got over 86 mil. Let's spend wisely. Let's try to get most of this roster back, and continue to build that chemistry with these guys that we see right now. But we must make a big splash. We must make a big splash. Hopefully it's a receiver. I'm hearing T. Higgins may be going back. Joe Burrow willing to restructure his contract to get both receivers back and paid and sticking with Cincinnati. Myles Garrett has made rumblings. I mean, y'all saw the last video I spoke about him. Deebo Samuel name has came up as a guy that potentially might be a suitor for. Y'all know the AP and Deebo, matchup. They back in San Francisco. I'm good on Deebo. I'm not taking nothing away from his game. But at this point, anybody that we can stick next to Terry McLaurin that we didn't have, that's better than we had last year, I'm all for. T. Higgins. If we draft a guy, still would like to see us draft a young guy. Luke McCaffrey, want to see how he develops into going into year 2 of playing the wide receiver position for a full year. But yeah, man, y'all tell me what y'all think. Drop a comment. Tell me on the list who y'all think we should keep, who we should let go and let them go test their their abilities in free agency. And also, man, like the video, subscribe, let me know what y'all got. I'll holler at y'all the next one. Be easy.